Good morning, everybody, and welcome to week 11. Sorry, there's no camera. This morning, my camera decided to not work. So, good times on a Monday. Welcome to Unit 4. As I mentioned in the Unit 4 overview, this is another very short unit. In the same way that Unit 2 was, this is only a 2-week unit here. And the focus really is on logical fallacies and kind of problems with reasoning. So this week your focus is going to be on learning what a logical fallacy is and what is potentially wrong with them. For our study this week, we're really only focusing on 3 primary fallacies: red herring, straw man, and ad hominem. And we're applying those to the presidential debate from 2016 featuring Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. This debate is narrated by a philosopher slash logic professor who kind of walks us through how these fallacies are being used. It's one thing to learn about what the fallacy is. It's another thing to actually see it being implemented. And in this case, by both parties throughout the entirety of the debate. You'll find more information about how much of the debate you need to watch and exactly what you need to talk about in that discussion prompt. I also did include a list of additional fallacies that you may find. I would encourage you to look through this. It's interesting, and again, we're not diving into the actual equations of how these fallacies work. To do that, you would have to take Prof. Haven's philosophy class or logic class at LMC. But for our purposes, really kind of thinking about how the rhetoric leads to a misunderstanding of reason, how an argument fails. And really that's our goal in talking about the fallacies. So there's some additional ones here. Your mentor text this week for writing territory is about simplicity. And believe it or not, this week your focus is on the lowly paragraph. One of the things that I notice in the main stories at a glance so far is not using intentional paragraphs. And I commented quite a bit about that in the Unit 1 work for the scholarship essays and the application essays. And so this week, I really want you to think about how you can use paragraphs to help shape meaning. And that is essentially your task. So take a look at your mentor text this week. And then again, your paragraphing is going to be your mentor skill. You will not be highlighting that because, of course, you would be highlighting the whole thing. But if you end up submitting a writing territory that is just all one paragraph, I will be kicking it back to you. My goal is to get you your main stories back this week. And if that happens, you will see a check-in quiz appear here in the week. Again, that will ask you to kind of go back and look at the feedback on both your main story and your reflection. If you have any questions about what's going on this week, then please don't hesitate to let me know. As I mentioned last week, the last few weeks of this semester are just going to fly by. So again, this entire unit is open to you. So if you decide you want to go ahead and work on this week, and if you have extra time, you want to work on next week's too, you can do that. You'll find the week 12 module at the very bottom of the module list. So if you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you have a great week.